Now, have you heard of hash brownies? Alright, because I'm going to show you how to make them, but with a difference. They're kosher. Okay, so this cake recipe is for students who are lazy and can't afford to pay £2 a slice at the cafeteria, and also for vegetarian people, and if you keep kosher. So it's all good for everyone. Okay, before we start cooking, there's a couple of things that are very, very important. Health and hygiene. It's always important to have the hygiene aspect is very important. You've always got to wash your hands in between every stage of cooking. You don't want to start getting your friends or yourself ill, you know. You don't want to get your hair in it. You have to have it tied back. You've got to make sure everything is clean, all the surfaces before you start cooking. It's all very, very important stuff. So now we're going to crack on. So our main ingredients are 3 large eggs, 1 cup of water, and 1/3 cup of oil, which we have all here. So I'm using these bowls, which is about twice the size of a cup, so I'm only filling it halfway. So I'm using this for the water and the oil. So, okay, so now I've got all my ingredients. I'm going to look at the box to see what I've got to do. So, I've got to blend all this in a bowl for 30 seconds. Then I've got to beat it for 2 minutes. Then I've got to pour it into the pans, which we're going to get ready and bake it. Okay, so now we're going to add the water to the mix of the 3 eggs. That's about 1/3. Put that in. Okay, so now all the ingredients are in the bowl. We're going to take this whisk and we're going to whisk it all up. Like this. Properly mixing it all up. I've got to put the cake mix in. I forgot. So once we mixed it, we're going to pour it in. I'm going to pour it everywhere. Now we're just going to very simply mix it all in together. Nice firm wrist. Take that bit out. So it is all coming together to make a very lovely consistency. Cool. Hard work, missus. Okay, so before you put anything in, you need to grease the pans and then put flour on them to make sure everything is nice and lovely and wonderful. So this is a good way of greasing them. It's a spray on oil, which is very good, easy, and this is how it works. Oh, put it on the table. A bit on the sides as well. Like that. The second one. So what you do is you put a bit of flour in, you shake it about so it sticks to the oil everywhere, and that should help grease-proof it anyway, so it won't stick to the sides. So that's good. So now we're going to put the mixture in the 2 potty things and put them in the oven and wait for them to cook, and then we're going to take them out. Oh, it's nice and gooey. Right. So now I'm going to put it in, yeah? Right. Okay, take it like that. You only want to put about half in, because when it rises it won't go everywhere over the appliance you use to make the cake. This is an all-round cooking tip for anything. When you first put the oven on, to heat up the oven, you put it on a very high light, yeah? But just before you put whatever you're putting in, you turn it down a little bit so that your food doesn't burn and it doesn't go all icky sticky and all stuff like that. You want it to be nice. So make sure you turn the oven down first before you put anything in.
I should have got the Jewish. Did you get the Jewish cheese this week. I'll tell you what it's worth. It's got the Kosher thing, and I forgot to get it. Oh, shit. Because I do this thing, and I haven't really time to come down here. Listen to this.
I'm listening.
You're on film because you...
Rastafarian.
I'm always...
He's well ready for his trip like that, isn't he? It looks cool, actually. It's not bad.
See?
How can you get a keeper on that? Just that's the only thing.
It's down there actually, it just fell off. As you came in, it fell off.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Here.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Thank you very much. I've got a clip in my hair, but
How you
it's,
feel?
at the
A
moment...
bit better now, this minute.
Oh, Don, but don't be using this for anything. Don't be putting it on the internet.
Too
or
late,
anything. I'm
it's
telling
already
you,
booked. Go on.
Okay, because we're in the northern hemisphere,
hands
it's only
again.
5:30, so it's going to get dark. So what we're going to do is going to put them in the oven, and then we're going to take them out and see how they look.
How long do you keep them in there for?
20 minutes. No, not 20 minutes.
Read the book.
Shit, no more than 20 minutes. It doesn't actually say,
gosh.
if I tell you
Has
that.
he got enough sugar in it?
It's about... Yeah, it is about half an hour.
Okay.
Is there something already in the oven?
No, it's just the oven cooking itself.
All the leftovers, yeah.
You should put a laptop on that.
I'm going to put it in the oven.
It's called a self-cleaning oven.
Are you serious? It doesn't. As if you should clean it
Okay,
over.
oh, here we go. They're both going in.
The oven needs a good clean.
Now we're going to wait.
Until the oven cleans itself.
First, if you want to go by busting in to get the tube, I can lead into the tube. You can go. You have to go pick up the from the Piccadilly line.
Listen, can you do me a mitzvah
Jubilee
on
line,
the...
or you can get off Oxford Street and go to the Bakerloo line, and that'll take you to Waterloo Station. From there, it takes you to Staines, and then it could be too exhausting, that wouldn't it? Children, there and back like that.
So we've put it in at 5:30. It's now 6:20. We're going to take them out to see how they look. Hopefully they would have worked.
Too fast.
No. And that's our cake.
No.
Okay, so the reason we made this was because today is my brother's second year at college that he finished. So, bit of a celebration, you know, make a cake. What else do you do? So we're going to give it to him on a nice plate, and there's going to be a card that says congratulations on passing all your exams, because that's what he did, and it's very good. So I made him a cake. So this is the end of the fabulous cake. It basically just slipped out of the pan because of the oil and the flour, which is why it's so important if you're going to do anything with baking or anything that's going to stick to a pan. You have to grease it with flour, well, not so much flour, but definitely oil, so that it just slips out. Okay, so now we're going to give it to him. He doesn't realise, but let's go. Avi, I have a special something for you. Avi, here's a coffee. And here is a cake I present to you on the day at which you finished your second year of college, doing your electrician's course, and finishing all your exams, etc., etc. So I give this to you on behalf of everyone in this household and other people who I don't know.
Candle.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Did you make a whiff? Say brocha. You haven't got a couple on.
And here's a spoon in case you want to.